In this video, I have taken up the case study from Mathematics Standard Question Paper for Class 10. This question paper has been taken from the CBSE Sample Question Paper 2024-25. Here, we have taken the case studies that is from section E. So we are dealing with question number 36, 37, and 38. So these three questions have been taken up in one go. Now, let's see the first question, that is question number 36. This is from section E. And question 36. Miss Sheila visited a store near her house and found that a glass jars are arranged one above the other in a specific pattern. On the top layer, there are 3 jars. In the next layer, there are 6 jars. In the third layer from the top, there are 9 jars, and so on till the 8th layer. That means there are 8 layers. Okay. On the basis of the above situation, answer the following questions. So that means the jars, glass jars are arranged in a particular pattern, and there are 8 such layers. So we have to write a progression. So let us see the first question. Let us see how it is. See the first question. Write an arithmetic progression whose terms represent the number of jars starting from the top. Also find the common difference. Okay. Let us take up the solution. Now, how does a glass jar look? Just let's have a movie. See, this is how the glass jar looks. So this is a glass jar. Understood? So this is actually this for you to understand. You don't have to draw any glass jar in your examination. Now what he says, first he says there are 3 jars at the top. So the top layer has 3 jars. Which are they? Like this. The next layer has 6 jars. Let us draw those 6 jars. It's would be like this. The third layer from the top has 9 jars. Let us draw 9. So that means you see 3, 6, 9 jars. So he wants us to write the arithmetic progression to represent this arrangement. Okay, how it would look? If you proceed this way, the arithmetic progression starting from the top. See, he has mentioned clearly it should be starting from top. That's why from the top means first number is 3, second is 6, third is 9. So it is 3, 6, 9, etc., etc. is the arithmetic progression. Next, he has asked us to calculate the common difference. What is the common difference? Usually denoted by D. It is the second term minus the first term, which is A2 minus A1, that is 6 minus 3, that is 3. You can also calculate it like this. Third time minus second term, that is A3 minus A2. 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. So common difference is nothing but the difference between the two consecutive numbers. So this was the first bit of this question. Let us take up the second bit. Is it possible to arrange jars in a layer, okay, in this pattern? So, and justify. So can we have 34 jars in a layer? Suppose a jar layer is there. Can we have 34 jars in that particular layer? That is the question. So let us see how is it possible. See, to have 34 jars in a layer means nth term is 34. That means an is 34. Okay. That means your layer must have 34 jars. That whichever the layer is. Now let us see in which layer this will come. Okay. Now an is 34. That means we need to use the an formula. An is equal to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. And we have written the progression, that is 3, 6, 9. That means a1 is 3, d is 3. So let's put the values. 34 is equal to 3 plus n minus 1 into 3. Open the bracket. 34 is equal to 3 plus 3n minus 3. Plus 3 minus 3 cancels. This plus 3 minus 3 cancels. 34 is equal to 3n. Let's divide it. N is equal to 34 divided by 3. That is 11.3. But what is n? N is the number of layers. The number of layers cannot be in decimals. So that means there cannot be a layer which is having 34 jars. That is the conclusion. n is a term number and it cannot be in decimal. So there cannot be 34 jars in a layer. This was your second bit. Now let us take up the third bit. Now, see here, there are n number of rows in a layer. Then find the expression to find the total number of jars in terms of n. He wants the total number of jars. There are n layers and he wants the formula to be in n only. Use the letter n itself. Okay, that means total number of jars means you have to calculate Sn. So, see what is the solution now? Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a1 plus n minus d. Now, what is, we know the first term, we know the common difference, and n should be n only. He wants us to keep it as n. So let's put the values. 2, 2a1 it is 2 into 3. 3 is the first term. N minus 1 and 2 common difference is 3. Open the bracket. It will be 2 3s are 6 into 3n minus 3. Clear? 6 minus 3 is 3. So 3 plus 3n. There is 3 here, there is 3 here. Let us take it out common. It will become 3n upon 2 into 1 plus n. So this is the sum of n jars, nth row, sum of jars in total number of jars in n rows. Okay. Now, he also wants you to calculate S8. S8 means n is equal to 8. So in this formula, you will have to put n is equal to 8. So what will become? 3 into 8 upon 2 into 1 plus 8. 2 4s are 8, 4 3s are 12. So 12 into 9. So this will be 12 into 9, 108 jars. That means in 8 rows, there will be totally 108 jars. If you arrange all the things as per the 3, 6, 9, etc., there will be totally 108 jars which have been displayed. Now let's go to the B bit, that is OR. Okay, is an OR option. The shopkeeper added 3 jars in each layer. You know, the first, what he had done, he had only 3 jars at the top, then 6, then 9. Now he is going to add 3 jars everywhere. So when he adds 3 jars, now our new progression will be, that's when you go 6, 9, 12, it becomes, instead of 3, 6, 9, it has become 6, 9, 12. Okay, adding 3 in each layer. Now, what do you want you to find? How many jars are there in the fifth layer? Fifth layer means AN you have to find, A5. Okay, AN and A5 because you want number of jars in fifth layer. So it will be AN should be 5 and D is 9 minus 6, that is 3. These two numbers, 9 minus 6. AN is equal to A1 plus N minus 1D. This is the formula for AN. He wants you to calculate A5. So let's put A5 equal to A1 is 6, 5 minus 1 into 3. So this will be 6, 5 minus 1 is 4, 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. So there are 18 jars in the fifth layer. There are 18 jars in the fifth layer. Hope this is clear. Now let's go to the next question. This is the next question. Now see here. This is a triangular shaped showpiece. A shelf it is. So triangle is a very popular shape used in interior designing. The picture used above shows a cabinet designed by a famous interior designer. Here the largest triangle is represented by triangle ABC, which is the largest triangle, this one. This from here goes like this one, this is the largest triangle. And we have named it as ABC. That means this is a big triangle, which is named as ABC. And the smallest one with shelf. The smallest one is this. Smallest one which is with the shelf is this. It is represented by triangle DEF. So that means this should be DEF. So if you draw that separately, it will be DEF. And there is a shelf here, which is this parallel line and is parallel. So PQ is parallel to EF, and he says this shelf is parallel to EF. Okay, you have to show these two triangles are similar, which is a triangle DPQ. DPQ and DEF. That means this small triangle and this complete big triangle both are similar. That's what we have to prove. Okay. Now let us take up the first thing. So before we let us draw these two figures once more so that you get an idea. Figure is drawn. Now, what was the first thing we have to prove? We have to prove these two triangles similar. Okay. Now, because we want to prove these two triangles similar, so which two triangles we are considering? In triangle DPQ. DPQ and DEF in these two triangles. Angle DPQ is this. Angle DEF is this. That's a DEF. That is this angle. These two angles are equal. Why they are equal? Because PQ is parallel to EF. These two angles will be corresponding angles. Clear? Next, let us take one more pair. DQP. DQP, that is this angle, and DFE, that is this angle. This angle and this angle are also equal. Again, it's the same reason, it is corresponding angles. Now see this angle. This angle is a part of this triangle, small triangle, and it's also a part of the bigger triangle. That means you can write angle PDQ. PDQ is equal to EDQ, EDF. Though we are using three different letters, angle represented is same. Therefore, we say it's a common angle. So these three angles of one triangle are equal to the three angles of another triangle. That means we can see these two triangles are similar by AAA similarity criteria. Clear? You need not you give three angles. You can write only two also will do. Okay. A similarity criteria it is. You need not show all three angles. Let us take the second bit. DP is 50. What is DP here? That means this length from here to here, DP is 50 and PE is 70. This is 70. Okay. Now we have to find PQ upon EF. PQ is a part of the small triangle. EF is a part of this full triangle. So that means we need to know this length of the side DE when you're going to consider the bigger triangle. So DE, if you see what is DE? DE is equal to DP plus PE. So let us write that. DE is equal to DP plus PE, which is 50 plus 70. 50 and PE is 70. So D 50 plus 70 is 120. Okay. So now let us take the ratio. DP upon DE. DP upon DE, that is 50 upon 120. 0, 0 you cancel, 5 by 12, which is also equal to PQ upon EF. Why? Because they are the parts of similar triangles. And when similar triangles are similar, then the sides will be proportional. Okay. So that means DP upon DE is 5 by 12. Therefore, PQ upon EF is also 5 by 12. Now, let's take so the reason is corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportional. Now, let's take the next bit, third bit. It is given 2AB is equal to 5DE. 2AB is 5DE and triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. This is also given. Okay. Now, you have to show that perimeter of triangle ABC is upon perimeter of triangle DEF is a constant. Now, what is given first? Let us write 2AB is equal to 5DE. This is given. Now, this is given. So, now what we do? DE we bring it down and 2 we take it this side. So, what will happen? DE upon B is equal to 5 by 2 it becomes. but is also equal to BC upon EF and AC upon F, because these two triangles are similar. All the sides must be proportional. Corresponding sides are proportional. So these same corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportional. Same reason applies here. Now let us take only this part. Take this part. What it is? AB upon DE is equal to 5 by 2. Take DE this side. So what it implies? AB is equal to 5 by 2 DE. Now let us take these two ratios. BC upon EF, that is 5 by 2. This will imply BC is equal to 5 by 2 EF. EF you take it this way. Now take AC and this ratio. AC upon DF is 5 by 2. So that means AC will be 5 by 2 DF. Now we have to find the ratio of the perimeters. So let us find it. What is perimeter? Perimeter of the sum of the three sides of a triangle. So perimeter of triangle ABC, will be AB plus BC plus AC. Sum of the three sides AB plus BC plus AC. And when we talk about triangle DEF, it should be DE plus EF plus DF. That's what we have written here. Now if you see here, AB is 5 by 2 DE, BC is 5 by 2 EF, AC is also 5 by 2 DF. So 5 by 2 is common. Let's take out common factor 5 by 2 and write DE, EF and see here, DE, EF and DF. Now if you see these two brackets are same, they cancel and you will get perimeter of triangle ABC upon triangle DEF is 5 by 2, which is a constant number. Clear? Now, the other bit of this, AM and DN are medians of triangle ABC and DEF. That means AM is the median of triangle ABC, DN is the median of triangle DEF. Okay? Now to prove that these two triangles are similar, let us see how the triangles will be. What is the median? Median means, suppose we want to draw the median of this particular triangle, we'll have to take the midpoint of this side and join it to the opposite vertex. Then that will be called as a median. Midpoint joining to the opposite vertex. Okay. Now let us see. From this, suppose this is a midpoint. From here, we are going to join to this. Let us join it. See, M is a midpoint and is joined to, so this particular line is the median. Now let us draw median to the side triangles. N. DN is the median of this triangle DEF. Okay. So these two triangles ABC and DEF are similar because it's already given for us. So because it is similar, the ratio of sides must be equal. That means AB upon DE must be equal to BC upon EF. Isn't it? So triangle ABC is similar to DEF. It is given. Therefore, what will happen? AB upon BC is equal to B. So AB upon DE is equal to BC upon EF. Let us multiply and divide by half both this. Half of BC upon half of EF. Half of BC. As I told you, M is a midpoint. M is a midpoint means half of BC will be just BM. So that's why I have written here BM. Similarly, half of EF. EF is here and half of this, that is N, is a midpoint. Therefore, it should be EN. So half of EF is EN. That means AB upon DE is equal to BM upon EN. So two sides are proportional. And now we need one more relation. That is, so the reason here, sides of similar triangles are proportional and M and N are the midpoints of BC and EF. Okay, that's why we have written BM and C. Now the third side which we need is angle B is equal to angle E. That is, this particular angle is equal to this angle. Why? Angles of similar triangles are equal. Therefore, because these two angles are equal, that means two sides are proportional and an included angle is equal. Therefore, triangle ABM is similar to triangle ADEN by SAS similarity criteria. That means which triangles you have taken? This side triangle and this side triangle. Okay. This is how we have proved the condition, that is, it is similar. Now, let's go to the third bit. Third question. This is a metallic silo are used by farmers for storing grains. Farmer Girdhar had decided to build a new metallic silo to store his harvested grain. It is in the shape of a cylinder mounted by a cone. That means there is a cylinder at the bottom and there is a cone on the top. Dimensions of the conical part of the silo is as follows. Radius of base Radius of base is 1.5 meters, height is 2 meters. Now, when you talk about the cylindrical part, the radius is 1.5 meters and height is 7 meters. So, on the basis of the above information, answer the following question. So, this is what is given. Okay. Now, let us visualize how it looks. Solution. This is a silo. It's how it looks. Okay. Look at the figure so that you get an idea of how a silo will look, so that farmers use such things to store their food grains. Now, since we are having a question, let's draw a figure similar to this. That means it looks like it. Now here, if you see here, this is the cylindrical part, this is the conical part, and the radius of this is 1.5 meters. The radius of this is also 1.5 meters. Height of cylinder is 7 meters. Height of cone is 2 meters. Clear? So this is the information which is given. Now this slant position, slant part is called as the slant height. So let us draw that. That is L. It is denoted by L. Slant height is denoted by L. Now let us see this. Calculate the slant height of the conical part of one silo. He wants you to calculate the length of this L. Okay. Now, slant height L is given by the formula square root of h square plus r square. So h, because it's a cone, okay, it's a conical part and height is 2 and r is 1.5. So let's put the values here. 2 square plus 1.5 square will be 4 plus 2.25. That will become L is equal to square root of 6.25, which is 2.5 meters. So slant height is 2.5 meters. Let us take the next bit. Find the curved surface area of the conical part of one silo. Curved surface area is, this is the curved surface part. Okay. Now we have to calculate the curved surface area of cone. So what is the formula? CSA of cone is pi into r into L. Pi value r is 1.5 and L you have just calculated 2.5. Let's put it. 3.14 into 1.5 into 2.5. That answer will be 11.775 meters square. It is a surface area, that is why unit should be meter square. Don't forget to write the units. Okay. Now let's go to the third bit. Now third bit, find the cost of metal sheet used to make the cylindrical part of silo at the rate of 2000 per meter square. That means this part we want to amount of sheet required to make this cylindrical part, this part. So amount of sheet required to make this part is nothing but the surface area of cylinder, curved surface area of cylinder. So let us write it. Curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH. Now what is H? H of the cylinder is 7 meters. Radius is 1.5. Let us put the values. 2 into 22 by 7 into 1.5 into 7. I have taken here 22 by 7 because here in this case, the 7 gets cancelled and it becomes easy for you to multiply these three numbers. So it will become 66 meters square. So this is the surface area of sheet required to make this curved cylinder, cylindrical part. Now let's find the rate, cost of it. The rate is given 2000 per meter square. So cost of metal sheet required at rupees 2000 per meter square will be 66 into 2000, which is rupees 1,32,000 rupees. 1,32,000 is the amount you require to purchase the sheet of 66 meters square or part of it. Find the total capacity of one silo to store grains. Total capacity, when you say, it is the volume of the silo. Now, volume here, when you talk, here there is a cylinder and there is a cone. So we have to find the volume of both things. That is, capacity of silo is volume of cylinder plus volume of cone. Together is the capacity of the silo. So capacity is nothing but the volume. So it will be volume of cylinder is given by pi r square into h of cylinder plus 1 by 3 pi r square h of cone. The height of cylinder and height of cone are different. That's why I have written h of cylinder and h of cone. R is same. That's why I just written r square. Now pi r square, let us take it out common. It will be pi r square, height of cylinder plus 1 by 3 into height of cone. If you put the values, 3.14 into 1.5 square, 7 plus 1 by 3 into 2. So 7 plus 1 by 3 into 2 means 2 by 3 it is. So you have to take LCM here. 7 3 is 21, 21 plus 2, 23. 23 upon 3. So it will be 3.14 into 2 square of 1.5 is 2.25. And this one is 23 upon 3. Multiply this, you will get 54.125 meter cube. It's a volume, so it is units will be in cubic meters. Hope it is clear. Now, thank you for this. Hope you understood it. So kindly share it with your friends so that they also will benefit and you can go through it, pause the video and write down copy the answers so that it will be easy for you. Also, if you are seeing this video for the first time, do subscribe so that we also have and also press the like button. So we are encouraged to get the response from you that you are understanding and it will be good for us to continue this. Okay. Hope things have been clear. You can